Hey everybody, welcome back to Inspired Dishes. Today I will be making spaghetti and meatballs. Now I made this a couple of times on my channel, but there's always different ways. Here's my ground turkey meat. I think that's only half of the packet. I'm not going to use everything. Now that right there is crushed up croutons that I crushed up. And I'm going to use that to bind my meatballs. And that right there is sharp cheddar cheese, shredded cheese. I need cheese in my spaghetti out. That right there is diced sweet peppers that I have as well. And I'm actually going to put that inside the sauce that I make. I'm going to be using apple cider vinegar. And there right there is my date paste that I blended up. And I'm also going to be using my seasonings, my Lori's seasoned salt, my Bajaya Complete. And that right there is out of the ramen noodle pack. You can use regular chicken powder, but I'm going to be using that since I have that as well. Tomato paste. Yeah, you need your tomatoes. And I have those pretty much cut up so it can be a little easier to blend. And I'm also going to be using a combination of this, which is actually the diced fire roasted tomatoes in a can that I use for another recipe. So let's get started. Now I have my ground turkey and I'm just going to season it, y'all, with all my seasons that I showed you. About a teaspoon of each should be good. Now I'm going to add my sauteed peppers. Okay, now we just want to take that and mix it around before I add in the breadcrumbs, or aka the crushed croutons. Now I'm going to form them into meatballs. Now I know people use eggs to make theirs more. However, I have the sauteed peppers, and by me adding that in there, it's going to make the meatballs moist, so I don't have to, add the eggs. I can leave that out. So yeah, I'm just going to form them, and then I'll let you know the next step. Okay, so I don't form my meatballs. I'm going to set that to the side. Now I'm going to start on my sauce real quick. First, I'm going to add in my sweet peppers because they're a little bit harder to blend up compared to the tomatoes. So yeah, I'm going to add those first, and then I'm going to add in my tomatoes. You probably can't see, but I add in some of my fire roasted tomatoes. Now I didn't add up everything because I do want to leave the rest chunky. I also added about 2 cupfuls of the apple cider vinegar and about 2 to 3 tablespoons of the date paste. And that's to make it sweet and to, take off the acidity level. So yeah, I pretty much blended it up, and I had a little bit more date paste left over. So I'm just going to add that to it as well. So it can't hurt. So yeah, I'll let you know the next step. I have my stove on medium high heat, and I'm gonna start off with about a teaspoon of the tomato paste. But as time, go on, I'm gonna be adding in some more to make the sauce thicker. Now I just added in my sauce that I blended up. I'm just gonna stir that around. So you want to make sure you season the sauce as well. And I'm just going to add the same seasonings that I use for my meat. And I'm going to put that inside the sauce. And about a teaspoon should be good. Now remember I said I left some of the fire roasted tomatoes. Now I'm going to add that in here. And the reason why I'm going to add it because I did want somewhat of a chunky. Like if I blend it all together, everything will be smooth. And I wanted some of it to be a little chunky. That's why I left it. So yeah, I'm just going to add that. And that's the jalapeno. Like I said, the fire roasted ones. So it's going to add like a little spicy, not too much, but yeah, just enough. I think it's enough because I would like it, so I'm gonna add another tablespoon and a half of this tomato paste. If anything, I could put some water to thin it out. See how thick it on got? Yeah, remember how I looked at earlier? Don't play with my skills. You're gonna taste it to make sure it's seasoned to your liking. I feel like it needed more seasoning. Half teaspoon. Taste it again. That's good. Now we're going to turn it down to low and let that simmer. I have this on medium heat. And then this is like from the bacon I made earlier. And then when I made a hamburger. So all this is like bacon juice and burger juice. Cook my meatballs in this. Been cooking about a minute and a half. So it should be brown. Flip it over. I have no more of bacon grease. If I did, I'll use that. I'm just going to use regular grease that I have. Just a little, like 2 capfuls. Put the lid on, turn it down to like medium low. Okay, that's been on there about 3-4 minutes. I'm about to check it. Smells good because I'll shake it up a little bit. Shake it. I'm sorry, I thought I was playing, y'all. I can let it cook inside the sauce. So yeah, that's what I did. Now I want to cover it up a little bit more, make a little bit more sauce in it. So what I'm gonna do is take some of the water from the noodles. Noodles are not all the way done yet. I'm gonna get it like another 3-4 minutes. Now we'll add that in here as well as some of the water. Okay, this is like what, half a cup probably of the pasta water. That's ready now. And then go ahead and add I'm gonna drain the noodles, add that in here. I know some people like to put their sauce on after. I can eat it both ways, but I prefer it mixed up together. But if you want yours, you know, the other way you can. Okay, it's been like 15 minutes. We're gonna just check. I'm just gonna put some parsley. Let's plate up. Yes, you're gonna see different variations of making spaghetti, the Filipino style, and then the one with the can of vodka sauce. So I used to can. I made my own marinara sauce. You see me when I make the marinara sub. Now I'm coming with you making my own. We about to get into it, yeah. Oh.
It was at this moment that William knew.
I don't know how I forgot. I was eating it and I was like, okay, this is good, but I'm missing something. I don't know how I forgot the cheese, y'all. Like, I love cheese on my spaghetti. And it don't have to even be baked for me to eat it like that. Like, I just always eat cheese on my spaghetti since I was little. Cheese gotta go on here. Let's get into it again. The right way. The cheesy way. Alright, the noodles with the cheese on it and the sauce. Yeah, this hit the spot. It's good, cheesy, just right. It's not sweet because you know I put the paste in there, date paste. However, it bounced out just like if you put sugar in your spaghetti to cut the acid. That's pretty much what I did. It's not like sweet like how I made it with the Filipino style. Alright, we're gonna get some of these meatballs, some of the cheese hanging, but yeah. This meatball so tender and good, y'all. Not overly seasoned, but you still taste it. Got seasoning on there. Taste the cheese, and then it's just tender. It's not like rubbery or too hard or half done, uncooked. It's good, y'all. Those meatballs are the sort of show, and I actually tasted some of that Lorry seasoning in that meatball. I didn't want to overdo it with the chicken powder because it's already got salt content. And then the Lawrence, it definitely got salt content, so yeah, I wanted to balance it out. Now, I probably would like it, the noodles and stuff, like a little bit more salted. However, I can't have all that salt really, but this is good. Also, too, I can taste the spiciness. Not too overpowering though. Like a 3.5 out of 10. It's good though. I'll give this a 10. Try this recipe, y'all. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to my channel, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.